Hey guys, today we're going to cover something still on the basic line. We've covered your position, right? Your starting launch position. Now we need to trace it down. Maybe we should have thought about this before getting to the stadium, right? Before squaring up for our match, but we really should think about which Beyblade we're actually going to use, right? You have to choose a blade that is tailored to you. Okay. I know it sounds stupid. You brought it, right? It's yours. But as I've mentioned on this channel before, my favorite blade is Sphinx Cowl, and my friends talk trash on it. It's not like a lot of people are saying it's not even mid, right? But I love using it. Mall of Toys just announced something on Instagram saying like, hey, give us your combo. And, we have a content creators versus bladers thing going on. I submitted Sphinx Cowl 960 high taper, not because I think it's going to win. If somebody else is shooting it, it's not going to win. It is definitely going to lose. But I chose Sphinx Cowl because I thoroughly enjoy that blade. And in this video, we're going to talk about how you can find your own perfect blade. You can find your own Sphinx Cowl. You can find Nizuma's Leon Claw, right? He actually went from Leon Claw to Golden Leon Claw. And if you've seen our battle report, the dude knows how to use it, right? Alomela, she loves Unicorn Sting, right? So all of us choose these blades that are not S class. Now, arguably Unicorn Sting, hyper aggressive, super nice, but it's not your Phoenix Wing. It's not your Wizard Rod. It's not your Drawn Buster. It's not your Drawn Sword, right? The ones that are played over and over, Shark Edge, played over and over and over and over again. So really how I thought about this, and yes, I might be new to competitive Beyblade, right? beybladex. I'm maybe new to this scene. I am not new to shooting. I am not new to sports. I am not new to fighting. I am not new to a lot of different things, video games, right? And that's the reference I am going to use is video games. In Overwatch is one that I love. Overwatch 2, love it. But when I started playing the game, they gave me one character, Soldier 76. And I'm like, this is fun. This is okay. Right? But my love for the game did not come from Soldier 76. It did not come from playing super broken characters. It came from understanding how to play Reinhardt and play him well. I never lead in kills. I never lead in a lot of these things, but I always lead in damage taken. Exactly what my role is, right? I play my role, and that is the most fun for me. With Beyblade, it's the exact same thing. I came in and I said, okay, which one? I love Reinhardt. I love playing the tank character. I want a tank blade. I want one, and I've mentioned it in my getting into Beyblade video. We all had our own beybladeburst blades to play with my son. Well, mine was actually a rock joker that I built into a defense blade, and I liked the way it was super boring. It sat and it just deflected everything. And it was honestly just a tank. And I loved that. Going into beybladex, I said, oh, I want the tank type blades. So obviously I got Dronzer first, just because it was a cool piece, but that wasn't my blade. I got Leon Claw because he had that same rounded defense type shape. And I was like, ooh, I like that. Can I build him into a tank? So I actually put Leon Claw on 560 ball, and Leon Claw for me is just not it. Like I can't do it, right? I actually won with it last night, but I can't consistently make Leon Claw win. Then I saw Sphinx Cowl as I started to get more into beybladex, as I started to say, okay, I really want to take this seriously and I want to go to my local competitions. I want to go to the tournaments. I want to get into the scene. I want to start treating this more competitively. I bought Sphinx Cowl. I went for the Sphinx Cowl that I liked, right? I like the black and red, do not like the other colors. Black and red, went for it. and I built it up. I literally bought other blades. I bought Shinobi Shadow with the 960 ratchet because I wanted that ratchet in black. I wanted an all blacked out Sphinx cowl. I've even come up with my own sticker design. Hopefully I'll get that printed out soon. A sticker to put on my Sphinx cowl, just like Nezuma has on his Leon Claw. So I really wanted that. And then I'm like, okay, I have it. And it kept losing. Because I was launching it the same way that I launched Rock Joker. I launched it the same way that I launched all of my other blades. I think I got Vice Tiger right around the same time. So I was really confused as to how to play it. So then I started practicing more and more and more because I really wanted to learn that blade. Fast forward, last night, my son and I were actually playing, and he was using his Phoenix Wing because he thinks it's so cool when I pull out Sphinx Cowl. So he pulled out Phoenix Wing, 960 ball. I pulled out my Sphinx Cowl, and I actually beat him 7-1. And he was so upset because he didn't understand how it was working. But I understood his launch, and I knew the blade because I've played it before. So I knew where to position Sphinx Cowl. Now, it's not always going to guarantee a win. Sometimes my son beats Sphinx Cowl first try. But last night, everything was going. I've been doing these videos. I've really been putting my practice in, practicing what I preach, and I really put it forth last night. He wanted to do a 4-on-4 match. I literally brought Sphinx Cowl, Drigger, Dronzer, Leon Claw. He brought Phoenix Wing, Shark Edge, Drawn Buster, and oh goodness. Phoenix Wing, Shark Edge, Drawn Buster, and something else. I can't remember. Maybe Rhino Horn. No, Talentera. He likes Talentera. So it was 4-on-4. By statistics alone, he should have won. He had some OP blades on OP setups. He should have won, right? But I've practiced, right? And one of the things that we really want to drive home is practice. Gosh, I hate to say practice makes perfect, but I think Bruce Lee said it best, in that I do not fear the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. I have played with Sphinx Cowl so many times. Nezuma has played with Leon Claw. He literally puts it in his lineup every event. He plays with it at home. That sounds weird. But he puts it in his lineup every event, just like I put Sphinx Cowl in mine. If you guys go up against me, just know that Sphinx Cowl is in there. But we practice it over and over and over. We learn how to position it. We learn where to place it, how fast we need to shoot, how soft we need to shoot. Are we going for a dash? Are we going to play a counter attack here? Are we going to play counter offense? Because it's not really defense in beybladex, but I'm trying to dodge as you're shooting really hard, or absorb some hits and make sure it's just different, right? There are a lot of different strategies to play, and we'll get into those in another video. But it's how you play the game with that one blade. But the people that you see online who are practicing with, every single blade in existence, they know every single blade in existence a little bit, whereas you will soon know one blade a lot. So pick the blade that you like, right? Pick based off of your style and your play style. How do you find your play style? What kind of books do you like? What kind of video game characters do you play? If you're a martial artist, what kind of art do you do? What is it based in, right? What are the things that you enjoy? What are the things that you want to push forward? I actually told one of my friends who plays a ton of blades, but I've never seen him play Viper Tail. I watched one of his videos. He loves Viper Tail, but he doesn't play it because it's not as viable as the other blades. I told him, I said, dude, I think that I can see you as like an embodiment of Viper Tail, right? Like I could see you playing that, running that as your main. Because it fits him, right? The blade fits his personality, fits his play style. But when we're so caught up in what the meta is, And we're so caught up in, oh, well, I have to run this, I have to run that, I have to run this, I have to run that. We used to have a saying in drag racing, right? Like, run what you brung. What do you have? What do you have right now? If you don't have anything right now, what do you want? Which one do you like? If you like Dragoon, I like Dragoon. If you like Dragoon, run Dragoon. So many videos, literally just saw one saying, oh, it's trash. Oh, Dragoon is trash. Is it trash? Or have you not practiced with it enough? The left spin, not as strong as we thought it would be. It doesn't absorb as much as I thought it would. But if I place my shots right, I can get in behind and I can just tail you until you burn out. Or I can actually feed off of you without touching you, right? I'm pushing your blade, I'm attacking, hyper attack, then I'll hit the ring as I've positioned you in the center, right? There are certain launches that will set that up, but you only find that if you practice. If you try one combo or try a million combos and you don't practice with each combo until you fully understand what it's doing, you're not going to know what it's doing at the tournament. Now, all of this to say, oh, I practice with Sphinx Cow, I practice with Dragoon, I practice with Vice Tiger, I practice with these, but you can still beat me. There is random luck in it. There is the opportunity that I mess up. There is a meta out there for a reason, right? So I'm not saying that your blade is going to win the tournament and you're going to have some huge anime moment. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is choose your blade, have fun with your blade, practice, keep pushing, and push the limits of the one you want. Don't push the limits of the meta blade that you found online. If you push the one you want, that is how we're going to have better society, better communities, and better game than, oh my gosh, this guy, everybody's running Wizard Rod. And I actually am putting together a way that I think that tournaments should be run here in America based off of the Japanese tournaments and sports that I've played in the past. I do not enjoy not being able to create a strategy based off of what you're doing. Like, it's 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. It doesn't make sense. It's a luck-based thing, and that game is built for people who are launching into the center and hoping that their combo is better than somebody else. That's a meta game. You're playing a meta game. If we're launching into the center and it's 1 1 1 1 1 1, everyone's going to run Wizard Rod. But if we let those games play out as they do in Japan, as I've seen on videos, as I've done matches in sparring in the past, I don't spar one guy, go to the next guy. We spar several rounds. Why? Because that is how we're building each other. If you ever watch sparring, the first round is kind of light. They're feeling each other out. You know, what is he going to do if? What does he do if? Second round. Now it's going to be a little bit more intense. I've had the chance to analyze what my opponent is doing. Third round. Now I'm in it, right? So if we're doing rounds and it's one-on-one, I'm not going, oh, I'm battling this guy, I'm fighting that guy, I'm fighting that guy. I have no opportunity to build a skill set or strategy against my opponent. And when we're switching 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, you're not allowing me to build a strategy against the way that player launches that blade. So if you guys are interested, I will make a video. Please comment, let me know if that's something that you're interested in, a skill-based tournament versus a combo-based tournament. I know combo-based tournaments sell more parts, so it might not be as Hasbro or Takara Tomy friendly, but it will build your skill set as a player, I promise you. If you're interested in that, please comment, like, subscribe this video. You guys have already made it to the end. This channel is not made for people who are burning through blades or, not as competitive. I know this is a very niche channel. I know that this is a tiny following compared to those like Illinuk and Nozuma and people of that stature, but hopefully by people watching these videos, we will build a better community together of stronger bladers that will be taken more seriously. Remember, if you guys want people to take Beyblade seriously, we have to take Beyblade. If you want people to take us seriously, we've got to take this seriously. All right, guys. Hey, and I hope you have a great day.